Why do your eyes look like? No, no, no. I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask for that. It's not blue, but
Oh,
Bet that's the first time you've seen it for yourself, huh? It's not just the eyes. When I'm in a real tight spot, my voice changes too.
really, I didn't notice that.
but does that mean...
Yeah, I've been corrupted.
Really? And you can still fight?
May the creator...
Well, hang on. Now I'm curious. Turn the auto off? Although I don't think I can get... I don't have a level 2 yet. I've got to see something. Though we're not going to see it here. Like, they're not strong enough to even get one single skill off.
Some hearsay hath reached mine ears.
Is this continuing the conversation or a different one?
Any Nikke who is struck by a particular rapture tentacle proceeds to undergo a particular affliction known as corruption.
Okay, same conversation.
They become deranged and attack all with reckless abandon, including their own allies. I surmise 'twas but a fool's tale or nonsensical wagging of tongues, but...
That makes... So is this the first time they've experienced... No, it can't be the first time they've experienced corruption.
How's it feel to know the legends are true?
That I cannot say. Yet judging by your countenance, 'tis not an overly treacherous situation.
Normally it is, though.
There is but an unnerving crimson that glows from thine eyes.
Yeah.
Apparently the symptoms vary. There are times when they appear almost instantly, and then the other times they linger for extended periods, like myself.
We've actually just recently received some new information about that. From VTC? Yes. This so-called corruption phenomenon seems to be evolving.
So you didn't... So it wasn't as dangerous before. That makes sense. They learned more, and it got more potent.
In the beginning, it took time for symptoms to fully manifest, but the latest iteration takes hold almost instantly. We've become aware that the device, dubbed Codename Ultra, which caused this corruption, is from an older generation.
How long does it take until it assumes full control?
So this wasn't... I thought you had this for a long time, but you didn't?
VTC is continuing to look into it. They should have an answer for us soon.
How hilarious would it be if there's only a week left?
Not very.
That wouldn't be funny at all.
I know that. Sometimes you have to pretend that things are okay in order to get by.
That makes sense.
But you're not okay by any stretch of the imagination.
Anyway, I'm retiring after this operation.
Really?
I want to spend the rest of my life kicking back and taking it easy.
Right. I understand.
So what's the course of action, boss? We aren't really charging ahead without any plan, are we?
Tomorrow morning, we will go to Elysian's third Nikke research lab. We'll be picking someone up, and I expect you all to be nice to her.
Who? The CEO?
Who?
I haven't revealed this to any of you yet, but I have a daughter.
Nani?
Excuse me?
Allow me to explain. Apparently, the newest iteration of the Grimm's model is complete. It's referred to as Cinderella.
So another one of you.
Her accompanying sidearm, glass slippers, is complete as well. She's undergone rigorous simulated and practical testing.
I see. I wasn't...
We are to meet up with Cinderella and make our way to the lift together.
I have questions, but I'll wait till I see them.
Does Cinderella's ability have any relation to the operation?
Yeah, because I mentioned how this commander is special. Apparently his actual biochemistry is special. So if you have a blood relative and they were powered up,
Adding another member to the team is far from a bad thing. But isn't it risky adding someone we're unfamiliar with? And on such a pivotal mission, too.
that is fair.
There's no need to be concerned on that front. She's been designed to specialize in blitzkrieg tactics, complete annihilation done in as little time as possible. Her capabilities are comparable to any airstrike or ICBM. After
Really?
she's fulfilled her role, she will take her leave.
Is she really that powerful?
Am I thinking of somebody in it's been a while. I might actually know who this is. I'll have to wait and see.
Apparently so. The Big Three have pumped more money and resources into the Grimm's models than any other. In your encounters with Raptures, you're nearly undefeated. As a result, Nikke production has largely splintered off into two distinct directions.
Why'd you say you're nearly undefeated?
Mass production types and specialized models. Those who are deemed to be less self-assured are turned into mass-produced models. Those who possess greater self-confidence and can better express their powers are eligible to become specialized models. Manufacturing Grimm's models requires inordinate amounts of money and technology.
This is the first time I've heard of that model. I think. I'm pretty sure.
The original plan was to veer towards increasing mass production, but since you all have done such a bang-up job, the Big Three have decided to shift gears and funnel more money into building a second generation of Grimm's models, of which Cinderella is the first.
Her strength must be most formidable.
If we're talking about specs alone, she most likely exceeds all of you.
Huh.
Perhaps even me.
Don't say that! No one's stronger than you, Lilith.
Good grief. Do you really like her that much, Snow White?
I know I'm right.
Well, from the hype, it seems so. I've got questions, but like I said, need to wait and see them.
If you want to be a capable fighter, you need more than just solid specs.
That is true.
That's true.
So, according to you, her specifications exceed all of ours. Then it would be advisable to practice some sparring with you all in advance. Since we're on this topic, I have been itching to spar with you all for some time now.
Scarlet, if it's a fight you're looking for, then wouldn't it make sense for you to best me, the leader, first?
What can you do?
At any rate, that concludes the mission briefing. Any questions?
Do I get anything like a corruption allowance? A per diem, perhaps?
You know, I was gonna say I had a lot of questions, but I lost my train of thought.
Red Hood.
Geez, I'm only kidding around. How come you're all staring at me like that?
No questions, Commander.
Like, what type of abilities are we working with? You know, what exactly is gonna turn the tide?
Then we're done. We'll be moving out early in the morning, so everybody get a good night's rest.
I've got to go.
Why don't you go cheer her up?
Wouldn't it be better for you to handle that?
You're her friend. If I go, there's only so much I can do for her.
Ugh, I hate this kind of stuff.
Be that as it may.
Fine, fine.
My blade shall not be made light of.
Wait, whoa. What was that? Hang on. Go back. Yeah, I've got to try some more stuff out. Like I said, not on this. Because it's not even worth it.
Did you see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
Well, that's nice of you to say. Still like the jacket.
Hey, kid. What's got you so down, huh?
I think your possible downfall?
You scared?
Red Hood? You shouldn't boast about being corrupted.
Yeah.
How come?
Don't do that!
Give me an answer and I'll stop.
You're dying.
There's the problem.
You may be fine now, but it's going to take your life sooner or later.
Relax, kid. Why would I die?
I can think of several reasons.
So my eyes and voice are a little funny looking and I can't recognize my parents anymore. What's the big deal?
Nah, that second one's a pretty big deal.
That's dying.
How do you figure? I'm standing right here. I'm alive and kicking.
Losing your memory is another kind of death.
Should I let you in on a little secret?
Is it just memory that's going?
What is it?
As long as someone remembers you, death is an illusion.
Don't pull that kind of... I mean, yes, that's true, but that's not the point here.
Because you live on in other people's hearts.
Where did you crib that from?
A cartoon I saw when I was little. I think it might have had something to do with drills.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Drills? Okay, one, it's gotta be Gurren Lagann. And excellent taste. Two, spirals. Just all I'm gonna say.
Would you please be serious with me for 1 minute?
Good grief for being so young. You're a real worrywart. Why are you getting so worked up over something that hasn't even happened yet? You never know. I might end up being the first Nikke to beat this thing.
Hey, maybe, I don't know. Something happened.
Do I look on the verge of death to you?
I mean, when you do those eyes, I always said it looked cold and, well, like death.
It's just taking time to fully manifest.
Okay then. How do we know that won't take a few decades? Or centuries even? We don't know anything about how this stuff works yet.
But I can't imagine using it well, actually, in theory, maybe using it could get you used to it. Again, you don't know.
So cheer up. Nothing bad has happened yet.
Okay, fine. I'll try not to worry as much.
Good. Now I'll be able to die in peace.
See, that's the problem right there.
Don't say things like that!
It's just too much fun getting your goat.
And I'm gonna guess, based off of the transition we see of you becoming an absolute boss, things don't go well.
Wanna listen to some music?
It's not that old song again, is it?
It's not old. It's a classic. And classics are always the best.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Dreamcat's certainly a classic.
Fine.
Those lyrics are not the text. Okay. We're gonna I guess read the text and listen to the song like that, because it doesn't match up one for one.
Yeah?
Are you really calling it a day after this operation?
You know, actually, now I thought about it, how the heck they're friends, right? What's the age difference?
Yep. I'm going back home.
Why can't you just stay here?
I can't.
Why not?
I caught a lucky break becoming a part of this squad. I've experienced enough for several lifetimes.
I would think it's the opposite. You haven't lived your life yet until you've won the war.
But this isn't the place I should be. I'm just a country bumpkin from a worn-down and rowdy village. That's where my roots are. I should go back to my roots.
I mean, I can see when the other rest of the squad seems more militant, but trust me, you fit right in the future at
The
least.
wolf must... Anyway. Yeah,
I don't understand what you're saying.
it doesn't matter. It's better that you don't. Oh, right. This is for you.
What is it?
Cassette player. Do you still have it?
It may have a bit of wear and tear, but it's a famous brand. The sound quality is out of this world. There's also a hidden compartment here where you can...
Where you can what?
I don't want it.
Kid,
Why would you give me this? This is your most treasured possession.
Oh, yeah. Again, not what you want to hear right now.
The only reason you'd be giving me this is if you knew you were about to die.
relax. I just bought a new one, that's all.
You said yourself that classics are always the best.
Fair point.
And you're far too thrifty to be giving away something like this.
Aren't you being a little harsh?
I don't want it and I won't take it.
Darn. She's nothing if not perceptive.
Well, you're dropping hints left and right.
Initiating engagement sequence.
Yeah, you saw that.
Players are declining.
It might have been on the first showcase I did,
Wait a minute.
but I can't remember.
Fancy a drink?
All right, looks like we're closing in on the last one, at least for today.
We'll be at Elysion's third Nikke research lab in about an hour. Is everyone prepared?
What's there to prepare? What's so different from us making a typical visit?
If we landed directly by the lab, the raptures would swarm and encircle us. So we'll be landing nearby and going in on foot.
That makes sense.
I guess I need to prepare.
Snow White went into the workshop last night, and she's still there.
Are you building something?
Looks like you had some trouble comforting her.
Oh. Getting the happy place, basically.
Yeah. After all, this is my first time dying, so I didn't exactly know how to console her. I wasn't sure if I should be sitting around wailing with grief or pensively reflecting on all the good times.
It's the hints you're dropping. That's the issue.
I figured neither was the right approach, so I went with giving her a gift. She refused to take it and ran off.
I can see why she refused it. It probably felt like you were giving her a keepsake after your death.
So what do you want me to do?
Did she say anything else?
She kept urging me to stay here and not to return to my hometown.
Is that something you would ever consider?
Lady Lilywise, I've already told you, I don't fit in here. I'm no goddess. I spent my entire life ambling about the streets without any purpose, and nearly got myself killed as a result. Now I've got everyone telling me that I'm special.
Well, if you have the power.
I was turned into a Nikke and sent here for no apparent reason.
But yeah, that's the thing I was wondering about. Was it non-voluntarily that you got it?
You're one of the youngest ace pilots in the history of aerial combat.
Oh.
Rapunzel could have been the next powerful religious leader.
I'm not so sure about that second one, but ace pilot. That's what we're dealing. No wonder you're so strong.
Dorothy is the daughter of a reputable politician. Then you've got Snow White and her
Really?
superhuman knack for developing weapons. I can't even pretend to be on your level.
Those are some valid concerns, I think, but when it comes to the battlefield, if you're strong, you're strong. At least that's how I see it.
Scarlet is the only one amongst us who I can possibly compare with.
And see, the whole point is it takes a team. And it's a fair concern, like I said.
Even then, though, now that I think about it, she's a gifted swordsman. A street urchin from the filthy back alleys couldn't possibly hope to compare to all of you.
unless you're, the way I see it, they literally describe that you can't be unique, or you can't come out of this process unique unless you have some certain qualities. So already from that standpoint, you are special.
Well, from the way I see it, I don't think there's anyone better suited to be a goddess than you.
Really?
I see you're getting better at sarcasm.
If you don't see it that way, then there's nothing I can do to convince you otherwise.
Well, you could explain a little bit.
But we all think that. Why do you think Snow White keeps begging you to stay here?
Well, that could be considered friendship.
You're more qualified to stay here than any of us. So I suggest you reconsider.
Well, you could explain what the qualifications are.
You should be spending as much time with those close to you as possible.
No can do. I've got to go back to my hometown. That's where my story ends.
So that's what you're after. Because I was just thinking, wait a minute, isn't your hometown overrun by now?
Accompanied by an old soundtrack from back in the day.
If that's what you want, I won't stop you. But ask yourself, is going back to your hometown what you really want to do?
What?
I mean, that was said multiple times. All right.
Here's the drop-off point.
Let's see who this is. We might not be able to meet them now.
Does everyone have parachutes?
Of course.
Did all of you memorize the coordinates?
Yes, no problem.
All right then. Whoever's ready can jump out.
I'll go first. See you all in a bit.
Lead by example.
I think
Without
I
a-
should go first.
Okay, no parachute.
She should be able to break through the atmosphere without any additional equipment, right?
Real? I need to see. What are the abilities?
I'm not 100% sure, but it should be possible. Prototypes typically are capable of many things.
You don't say.
Hey, kid. We want to jump together?
Snow White going down.
All right.
Fine. Be that way.
Apparently, she's still holding a grudge. Speaking truthfully, I have difficulty seeing where both of you are coming from.
Breaking down people's barriers is what you do best. Good luck.
You don't say.
Red Hood!
Good grief, you two? Is everyone gonna make a speech before they jump?
Maybe.
No, I just wanted to say that I'm going with the commander.
Oh, well, be careful out there.
Bury the hatchet. Otherwise, you'll come to regret it.
That's true.
What are you talking about? We didn't even fight.
Anti-aircraft guns confirmed.
Well, that's not good.
What?
Wait, aren't you? Isn't this your base?
What is this? You said there were no raptures nearby.
It's coming from the research lab.
That's what I was thinking.
What? Damn, we're too late. The Raptors beat us to it.
They did? Wait, so that means
Parachute has been compromised. Commencing emergency landing.
they took Cinderella?
Snow! Snow, do you copy?
That's not good.
To hell with this! Out of my way!
You don't even have a parachute!
Near the leader.
I don't care!
Wait!
I'm okay. No significant damage to the armor or weapon. I have to contact Lilith. My radio is down. What should I do? Should I head to the lab and join the others? Huh?
What the heck? Dang, their intel is terrible.
I'm surrounded! Preparing for battle!
Oh, don't tell me that's the last thing we're gonna get.
which of you scornful dunderheads dare step forward?
Good.
Sorry.
And you know the fact that I got a whole squad here.
May all of us remain standing.
So I only really need one of them.
No. We will also emerge victorious, so long as we never give up hope.
Yes. Alright, do I have one more scene or... Okay, good.
They're going down easily enough. I've got ammunition to spare, and 7 dwarves is doing fine.
Is that the name of your weapon?
So far, so good. No!
Well, I know you're gonna be good. Shoot, what would you go for? Question of the... No, not question of the day, but... Oh, shoot.
Not again! Wait, what?
Like it just showed us the port opening.
No, 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 no!
Wait, isn't there a missile inside there? Is that okay? That's the music they go for? I approve. I approve. Oh, that was the head. Nice, not bad.
Come here, kid, and listen closely.
Yes?
Not meant for this. That's all the proof I needed right there.
Pick up those magazines.
Okay,
Put one of them in your pocket.
done,
Put the other in your weapon.
done!
Now aim it. Are you back with us?
Yes, thank you.
Good. Now, what do you say we deal with these guys who have given us such a warm welcome? Just focus your firepower and aim where I'm shooting, like we always do. Can you do that?
You have all the qualities that you need. Like I said, when it comes to the battlefield, actions speak louder than history, I guess.
Yes.
Good.
Deeds.
Now sound us off.
Yes. Let your deeds speak for themselves.
You want me to do it?
You don't often get a chance to, so why not? It'll cheer us up, I'm sure.
Encounter!
All clear. Boss, Lilith, I'm with Snow. How are things on your end?
The lab is completely destroyed.
Are you kidding me?
All that's left are corpses.
What about your daughter?
Make your way here. There's something you two need to see for yourselves.
On the way.
You should be about 20 minutes out. Should we send an escort?
Commander,
On second thought, we've got our hands full over here. You two will have to make it on your own.
Roger that. Let's go.
Okay.
Do you want to listen to some music?
Is that a good idea? You're in enemy territory.
Do you want to attract raptures to us?
That point.
Look around you. Do you see any raptures wandering about?
It's not the ones you see that are the problem.
We wiped them all out. There isn't a single one left. If you ask me, Rapture Slayers would be a more apt name for our squad.
That actually probably would inspire more hope, thinking about it.
So how about it? Should we kick out the jams?
Oh, do whatever you want.
You're really doing it. If you guys get jumped on, I see it happening.
Snow? Do you have anything to say to me?
I could ask you the same thing.
Let's see. You're doing good so far, so keep it up.
You're trying to skirt around the issue again.
Kid? I'm dying.
That's probably what you should do. Yeah.
But you said you weren't.
Well, I am. I'm going to die. As far as we know, corruption is untreatable. But if I'm being honest with you, I'm just clueless about what I should do.
Just be honest. That's the best thing in the situation.
The end is in sight, but I don't know where to turn. So you tell me what to do. I'll do whatever you want.
Well, you don't have to do that, but if that's what you want to do.
I only want one thing.
Spend as much time as possible.
I want you to live the way you always have. With us.
Okay.
I want you to be together with us until the last moment.
Yeah. Spend as much time as possible with you.
Don't leave us. That's all I ask.
Fine. I suppose I can do that.
This might be bringing up some memories, but we won't talk about it.
Since you're the one asking, I'll do my best to accommodate you. You're not upset with me, are you?
No.
Then how come you're pouting, huh?
Ow, it hurts! Ah, I said stop!
Assuming that nothing happens, that was a nice moment. As long as nothing happened. And now I play the waiting game. Because they only give me 5 of those per... Now, actually, I could technically buy more from the shop. Wait, minigame. Hold on.
wish.
This is one of those things I thought would unlock. It's a battle simulation? I pick a character. Really? Okay. Seriously? We need the boss to be playable. I don't care if it breaks the game's balance. He can't fight. Yeah. Alright, that makes sense. That part is true from what I've heard. He is important. We need to find him. Wait, you made a game? Or just the artwork for the game? Really? I'm guessing the older Snow White. That's really what you want to be? Well, you've definitely succeeded. You definitely succeeded in that. If Red Hood did manage to survive somehow, it would be nice if the two of them could meet in the future. Honestly, I can see that line. I can see that line. It might be the actual line, actually, because, like I said, I still don't have Snow White, so I don't know what the lines are when entering battle. But come on, I want to see the game. What we got? What the heck? Tap and drag to move. Use the weapon acquired to attack. There's a lot of rules to this. We get items. Can I attain special items with special effects when killing raptors? Manufacture arms. Some raptors drop manufactured arm when it's destroyed. Obtain manufactured arms to get various types of equipment. So, I'm guessing that's different skills. You know, I kind of want to do that thing that a lot of YouTubers do and just skip and play the game, but I won't. Tap the character twice or tap the burst button to use their powerful skill. Everyone has their same skill, so that's basically like the game. We can unlock characters. Okay. Clear specific stages, obtain special items. Fill the conditions above to purchase the characters for coins. This is a whole nother game. You can upgrade the characters too. and they go towards missions, okay? And there's a ranking. I can save current progress and turn to the title screen. Only one save data slot can be used. The following data will be saved. Character level, EXP. I'm assuming everything, right? Like, why wouldn't it be everything? There are 11 stages. Okay, stage only clear when you reach the specified survival duration and take out the boss. Time will not pass when the mid-boss stage. Oh, wait, you have to... Okay, so you need to spend a certain amount of time, but when the boss is there, that time won't... Or mini-boss is there, the time won't pass. Okay. Let's try it. What the... Okay, yeah, I definitely need to check something out. But first, Ungrateful you are, so it is that. Ungrateful Oz, Wizard of Oz. I don't know about Scarlet. Rapunzel's obvious. Alright, we'll get back to that. Let's try the game. Oh, we get a reward too. Okay, yeah, we can only do level 1. You know, I read the instructions, but I forgot like half of them. I think I just have to move around, right? It looks like it'll auto aim to, yeah, whoever is close. Similar to how the 9S hacking went. Okay. Oh, and is this the skill? Yeah. Beam, mass use weapon. Oh, so... Do I want a weapon or do I want... Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, that's nice. How long do I have to survive? Okay, there we go. I hit 3 minutes and that must be the mini boss. And he's running. Let's get this. Oh, nice. Nice. I'll take grenade level 2. Energy sword level 2, sure. I gotta watch out for his beams. There we go. How much health does he have? Another magnet. Oh, right. I have a ability. There we go. So that was just a mini boss. And how long do I need to survive? Alright, I ended up taking the L. Apparently, I have to survive for longer than that? Oh, 10 minutes. Okay, yeah, I'm doing that later. Before I go. Oh yeah, there was actually this thing. Yeah, this. Oh, really? I hadn't seen this. I didn't think it fit. Till I saw that. Let's just see. I only get one chance to get something. And this is a money thing, all right? People who have money normally get this. Yeah, you get one of these prizes, and in order to get more chances, you gotta spend that money. And that's how they get you. But I'll probably need to do this. I think the level 3 is what's key here. Let me see. So we apparently have a voice change. And Okay, nothing there. I think it's level 2. All right.
Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end.
And now, oh, that's a cool
Sorry
effect.
to break it to you, but this is the end.
Level 3.
Let's all sing together. Right.
Whoa! What? Okay. Yeah, I didn't see that before. I didn't notice a voice change though. But that was a change
Did you
in
see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
something. Oh yeah, I forgot. We also got some free stuff. And I wanted to do like one summoning for this. Yeah, I didn't even know that's what was gonna happen. Let's do a normal. Never know, might get lucky. And that's a no. I didn't think so. But, worth a shot. So, voice clips real quick. Is there anything...
Let's keep the momentum going. Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end.
I don't hear any voice change.
Are you ready? Then let's go. So this is how you get stronger these days. So convenient.
No? Okay. Well, either way, that is going to do it for this episode. I'll see you guys next time for the next part.